From the guy who gave you How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Frost Nixon, and Bryce Dallas Howard, comes The Dilemma? What? Wait, is this right?
All that I need in the world, I'm your child, make me blush, drive me wild, Suzanne. Ooh, you're all that I wanted of a girl. Yeah!
Hey guys, Mr. Google, the Countdown God's here to review The Dilemma, starring Vince Vaughn, Kevin James, Winona Ryder, Jennifer Connelly, Queen Latifah, and Channing Tatum, directed by Ron Howard. Now, when I first saw the trailer of the film, many people were like, "Oh, this movie's gonna suck, man." I was like the only person thinking this could be great. I mean, this movie looked hilarious. It looked like it was gonna take a plot and put it in like a whole new direction. And when I see it now, it's disappointing, but it was good. It was a good movie. The main story is about Vince Vaughn, who plays Ronnie, and Kevin James, who plays his best friend Nick. They're automotive salesmen who are in this big deal right now with Queen Latifah and her company, Chrysler. And in the middle of that, Nick's wife, played by Winona Ryder, Geneva, is cheating on him with Channing Tatum. And guess who finds that out? Ronnie, played by Vince Vaughn. And throughout the movie, you see Vince Vaughn get poison ivy. You get to see his car wrecked and his relationship just struggle. And it's nothing we really haven't seen before, but it's still a mildly entertaining movie. The good things in this movie is that right off the bat, I think it's it has a pretty clever premise, and it kind of put it in a new direction. I mean, it's kind of like one of those sitcom kind of shows, and like Grounded for Life 27 said, you have to expand upon it. I mean, it can't be just the character just goes off the show forever. No, this is a movie. This is pretty much like real life. The movie, not really. Oh, come on. The characters in this movie are mostly likable. I think they're all really likable. This is like the best ringtone, right? Really. Alright. Okay. T-minus 10 minutes till Ryan gets the Social Network. That's great, Ryan. Alright, anyway. So anyway, moving on. The performances in this movie were mostly likable, like I said. And the direction by Ron Howard isn't that bad. I also thought that the writing was pretty good, especially near the end, but I'll get into the flaws. There's a little more flaws than I had with good things. Let me go with the bad. I didn't like the thing. I didn't really like the editing style. I didn't like the score by Hans Zimmer. Out of all people who did the score, he did the score. It wasn't that great. I mean, really, man, like, you just came fresh off Inception. I mean, wow. I didn't like the thing with the editing where somebody would walk and it's like a dramatic situation and then the camera would be like that, like CSI, and it would be the slow motion thing, but you'd see the motions and shit. It's like crappy shit like that I didn't really want to see. But that's just, I guess, a little nitpick, I guess. I also thought the movie wasn't really predictable, but which was a good thing. But it wasn't really entertaining to watch, the unpredictability. And that's really weird. But I honestly thought this movie did drag, especially in the beginning. The beginning of the movie was crap. I thought, thinking to myself, walking out of the theater, the first half was just okay. No, the first half was crap. The second half was good. Not good, it was great. I love the second half of the movie. It's very entertaining, gets way funnier. The drama is actually pretty effective. And it's a shame that the first half sucked. As for the performances, Vince Vaughn and Kevin James, when I first heard that Fred Claus and Paul Blart were going to be a team, I'm like,
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
And they totally deliver chemistry, great chemistry onto the screen. Oh my god, they were there weren't enough scenes between them I wanted, but that's just a little nitpick I had with that. Winona Ryder and Jennifer Connelly as the two girlfriends, well, actually the wife of Kevin James is Winona Ryder, and Jennifer Connelly is the girlfriend of Vince Vaughn. They both do really good, especially Jennifer Connelly. I like Jennifer Connelly. She did the best for what she could do. Supporting players like Queen Latifah, I thought she was pretty much the only thing not needed in this movie. I mean, she's just there to say those raunchy lines you see in the trailer, which she does a good job at. But by the trailer, I actually thought it looked like a role that Wanda Sykes would play, but I guess Wanda Sykes wasn't available to be in a Vince Vaughn and Kevin James movie. Yeah, go back to the old Adventures of New Christine, or the New Adventures of Old Christine. That's a crappy show. And everybody's talking about Channing Tatum in this movie. They're regretting ever saying that he was great in this movie because people think they're gay. I don't know. Channing Tatum was freaking funny in this movie. But he was in 3 scenes. 3! And he did the best for what he could do. I wanted to see more Channing Tatum. It's I said that the most gay way, right? Anyway, overall, The Dilemma is just a mediocre movie at worst. Because of the first half and at the end, it's very, very good. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think definitely stay for the last scene in the movie because that's the funniest scene of the movie, and it's great. Very memorable. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10 for The Dilemma, and I'm Mr. Google, and I'm out.